What's going on, everybody? Happy 4th of July. Though I know the majority of you who do watch this will not be watching it tonight, so whatever day it is that you do see this, happy day to you. All right, let's get to it. Hailey Welch, aka the Hawk Tuah girl. She did her first interview earlier this week, and I'm gonna share it with you guys after I'm done rambling. If you don't know who that is, more power to you. That means you're probably doing a really good job of staying off social media, refraining from too much social media, or you just kind of keep to yourself, which is not a bad thing. You can kind of look her up if you want to, or get a kind of the gist of who she is after watching. If you notice, I had a little different setup today. My ring light and tripod broke, so I have a little makeshift setup. We'll see. Hopefully I don't got to retake this, but if I do, it's actually not too difficult because I'm using my Apple Watch for the first time. It's cool because I did not know you can do this, but you can see the screen. Like I can see myself on my watch, so I know if I'm centered and I can stop, record. So if I mess up, I don't got to keep touching the camera or going back there. I can just hit it on here. But I digress. I'm going to shut up and let's watch that interview.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Plan Bri Uncut. I have someone that was harder to track down than Osama bin Laden. We have the Hook Tour girl, Hailey, here. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is your first podcast ever, first anything ever.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, how do you feel? Are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
She's a little nervous. She was scared coming in, but she wanted to come on a podcast that was with a woman first. So I'm like so grateful it was me and that you chose to come on this one.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a lot to get into. Everyone has been searching for you. I feel like there's been millions of fake accounts that I fell for because I was trying to find you like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So they're everywhere. And then there was like an account of your merch, but it was like you signing hats. Is that your account?
Well, it's not really my account, but the guy that I let do hats for me, he was kind enough to ask if he could sell them, like in my hometown, and so I was okay with it. Okay. He was kind enough to ask, and he's just been great to me. He's absolutely great. I've known him for years, and he split all what he's made off of it with me, and he's just went out of his way just be good to me. So he's been really
okay. So that's a good guy because I know there's a lot of people stealing your merch and making money off of you now.
But he's good as gold.
Okay.
I couldn't ask for better.
Amazing. But did you delete all of your social media?
Okay, so I deleted all my social media like 6 months ago due to like personal reasons. I never really got on it or anything like that.
Oh, okay. So it didn't have anything to do with this?
Oh, no. I was long gone before that.
Oh, so you were already gone from social media. Yeah. And everyone thought that you deleted your social media because you were, like, scared of all of this blowing up. But you were gone.
I've been gone from it.
So are you going to come back?
I think we're working on that right now.
Because you have a full management team. You have a manager now. You have a shooter. She comes in with, like, this big-ass camera. Like, she's the real deal. Already, this happened, like, a week ago.
Yes, ma'am.
This is insane. Okay, so I want to know everything about you, but I want to go back to the night of it all, the Hook Tour video. Where were you? What did it happen? Were you on Nashville? Like, on Broadway?
I was in Nashville.
Okay, and you were just out drinking, having a good night.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You come out.
CMA Fest. Right after it, I done held a big-ass snake, and then next thing I know, there's a microphone in my face, and I was like, oh, I'm going to conversate with him.
But you looked, like, so natural. Like, you weren't scared. You just went right up to it.
I could talk to a brick wall if you really let me.
I could tell. It's amazing. So you went up, and did you think anything was, like, going to come from it? Was there more of the interview?
Hey, I think he posted the full video on YouTube this past Sunday, but he only told us he was a YouTuber. He never said anything like about, Instagram, TikTok, nothing of the sort. So I was like, oh, well, I'm never going to see this again. Sure enough, I seen it again.
When did you see it again? Like, when did it blow up?
So that was Sunday. I seen it about the Tuesday. After that, I should have bricked. I seen it like 2 o'clock in the morning when I was getting up ready for work.
Oh, my God. 2 a.m. getting up for work?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what were you doing for your job?
Well, I have to sit up and get ready for about 30 minutes, and then I'll just go on and go get me something to eat for breakfast, and then I'll go into work. But I worked in a spring factory. I'm not a school teacher.
That was my next question, because everyone said that
bartender.
you were a teacher and got fired from your job.
No, I'm not even old enough to be a teacher.
I was going to say, because you're 21, I'm like, this is illegal. Who are you teaching?
Exactly.
So you weren't a teacher.
Or a bartender.
So
either one.
And also, I've heard rumors that your dad is a preacher.
My father is so far from a preacher. It's crazy.
So everything has just been made up.
Oh, yeah. Like, none of it's true at all.
Okay, so this video goes viral. You see it. And when you first see it, is it like millions of views? Like, are you officially the Hook Tour girl, or you see it and you're like, maybe this won't be so big?
Yeah.
It was massive?
It was massive.
Okay, what goes through your head when that happens?
I was like, oh, well, this is kind of funny. I was like, it's not going to get any bigger than this. And I go back like an hour later and the views done went up by like 1 million. I was like, oh my God, there is no way that just happened. But sure enough, it did.
Yeah, and then it kept going and kept going. And then there was the search for you.
Yep.
And what did you want to do when there was a search? Was there a part of you that was like, I don't want to be known as the hook to a girl?
Yeah, there was a big part of it. And then they started spelling my name wrong and making like accounts of me, which they got pictures off all my friends' like social medias and stuff like that. And which it's kind of creepy. Seeing your face on another account that don't belong to you, you're like,
yeah, people thought your name was Jillian. I saw a bunch of people were getting like recognized as you, but it wasn't you. It was wild. So when they officially found you, were you like, I want to dive into this, or I want to take a step back?
I was like, oh shit, I'm not adding these people back. The first thing they found me on was Visco, so I got rid of it really quick. Because who the hell gets on Visco?
Yeah, that's from like
middle
school.
And then they started sending me messages on there, and I was like, that's disgusting. So I deleted it and got rid of everything on there. And I think they got a few pictures off before I deleted it. But everything else, I was like, well, they're not going to find my Snapchat. Sure enough, they did. Evidently, it's been sold, but.
Oh, okay. And then after they found you, were you like, what do your parents think or your family
They think it's so funny.
Okay, so they're in on
They
it.
know how I am, though, because, like, you can never tell what comes out of my mouth. I mean, it's a hit or a miss what comes out of my mouth. I just talk out of my ass.
That was a hit.
Yeah,
that
time
big
it
hit.
was. The one time I say something like that, of course, there's a camera in my face.
It's like the biggest thing ever. But I've also seen like a lot of controversy surrounding it. People feeling bad for you that it, like you've gotten turned into the hook to a girl, and like kind of like I don't know. It's kind of creepy. Like, do creepy guys message you? Is it scary? Are you like, what the fuck did I do?
So the guy that does my hats, he got offered $600 like 3 days ago for me to spit in a jar and sell it. That is revolting. Like, that's just disgusting, is it not?
That's crazy.
And I was like, should I do it? And I was like, no,
you should just like pour water in it.
Yeah,
and
they would never know.
It. Yeah.
But
that's like the OnlyFans girls that fart in jars.
And sell it.
And sell them. But they're not actually farting in jars.
Yeah, or they're dirty drawers. That's just disgusting.
That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder, like, I bet there's a lot of creeps that are trying to like message you and be around you and stuff. But also, I think majority of people just think it's a hilarious meme.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, what do you do now? Because now you have management, now you have a team. What are your plans moving forward? Like, do you want to still be the hook to a girl, or do you want to like?
I don't really want that to be like my image.
Yeah.
Like, hot to a girl. I don't see that being like my thing. You know? Yeah, I don't want to be known as that.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, and you're also only 21, so you kind of said something silly. And I think half of the internet also is on your side with that, where it's like you're out drinking after a night with your friends. You get asked, what is something crazy you do in bed?
Oh, yeah.
It was funny.
I was being a little bit of a smartass too. Cause, like, you're going to come up to me with a microphone and ask me something like that? Oh, well, I'm going to hawk to it and spit on it, you know. I don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, you were like actually being serious.
Oh, yeah.
You were just joking.
Yeah.
And your friend was there with you.
Yes, ma'am, she was.
And she's here. Do we want to ask her about it too? Do you want to bring her on?
Chelsea, you want to come on?
What did you think about the video going viral?
Honestly, I forgot we even did it. Like,
I did too.
We woke up the next day, and when I seen it, I was like, oh my gosh. Because I hate watching myself drunk in general.
Me too. Oh my God. It's the worst. Did you talk in like the rest of the interview? Because I've only seen that little clip of like.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you say anything that you wish you didn't say?
No, which I wasn't prepared for those kind of questions. So like,
I don't think anybody was.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't in the right mind, but I knew what I was saying, you know? So I made sure to keep it like.
Because it was going to go
just
out there.
Case.
Yeah. And you were just like, fuck it.
I just said, I don't give a fuck where it
went. So, like I was saying before, what do you think she should do now? Like, do you think she should just take full advantage of it?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I love her personality, and the fact that the world gets to see it. And they obviously love it too, so I think she should just
keep
going.
Accent.
The accent is so good. I mean, you're like lovable. It's so funny. And if you watch the whole rest of the interview too, it was more than just that.
And you can tell I'm obviously joking in it. Like, I don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, and you're laughing immediately. And then you said spin on. Have you heard like the remixes of the songs that people make?
Okay, but the country song, hear me out. That shit is fire.
I know.
I listen to that in my car.
It's so good. So like after blowing up like this, is your life immediately changed? Because when actually did this start?
Oh yeah.
When was
this? Was like 3 weeks ago, maybe.
3 weeks ago, and now like you dropped out of school.
Oh no, I was working.
Oh, so you had already dropped out of school.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've been dropped out of school for like a year or two.
Okay, so this was
But I didn't quit my job. I said, peace.
So now is like you're going to go to LA, you're going to go to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you see yourself like starting your own type of like show or podcast, or are you just going to be like an internet personality?
I think we're going to do like a show, and then we're just going to be like on a bunch of podcasts and everything else in between.
Cool.
But,
so kind of just figuring out as you go.
Oh, yeah. There's more to come. Don't worry. There's more to come.
Like, she has the whole team over. It's so crazy. It happened. The internet is insane. Your life changed overnight.
It really did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Are people coming out of the woodworks now? Like, what are your friends back home like? Are they treating you differently? Are they, like, being bitches about it? Or are they
They're
like,
really supportive.
Oh,
like,
good.
I've had maybe one or two that have had some nasty comments about it because the comments I've got from it, I don't even know these people, but I know they're, like, from my area. Mm-hmm. But all the mamas and all my friends and everything else that know me personally, they've attacked that ass. Let me just tell you. It's just been, I can't even tell you.
So everyone's loving it.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you from? Like, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Belfast, Tennessee. Okay. I've lived there for 20 years, and that's just
Are you like super country?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell by the place. Did you guys grow up together?
We went to high school together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So about 6 or 7 years we've been friends. It's been a while.
Would you ever try to take her into the storm with you and like be an influencer with her now? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you do it? You guys could be the Hawk Tuah duo.
Yeah. I got Hawk turned over here.
We could. I'm terrified.
Yeah, I know. You guys are so nervous.
It's a lot.
It is.
And I know there's going to be negative comments because that's just how the world works. But I don't really let it get to me either.
I got to thinking. I was like, the people that are out here hating, I don't even know them. So what the fuck do I care?
Yeah, good thing that you have that mentality already because it's going to come with so much hate. But you just said, you don't know them. And even the ones that you do know, they like know you, and it's embarrassing that they're commenting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I have a game that I want to play with you guys. So
yeah, what do y'all think? There was a few more minutes, like 3-4 minutes. It's just playing a game of would you or would you not Hawk Tuah. I'm good on that. Didn't really need to watch that part. But if you want to, go right ahead. Again, I'm going to put a link in the description. Just click on that and see it for yourself. Hailey Welch. Honestly, I'm a fan of hers. She's not doing anything out the normal like that. I don't think the average person would be doing, because after doing something like that, she didn't ask for the fame, but the fame was pushed, or I guess forced onto her. So why not capitalize on it? She's only 21. Like, she has so much years to, I guess, grow. And like, when you really think about it, she didn't really say nothing like too crazy. It's just, she has an accent. It's how she said it, the whole atmosphere. And yeah, right place, right time for that viral moment. Does she deserve the hate? No, not at all. But we live in a world where, actually, we've been living in a world where people are going to hate on you no matter what. So for her, I think use it as a launching pad. She should do a podcast, go big with it, ride it out until it dies out. And hopefully, if she's smart, she will be able to build her own platform or build upon the viralness or celebrity status or whatever it is to her next project. She's only 21, so she has a lot of life to live. And yeah, hopefully she has a good team behind her, people that she can trust, and for the most part have her best interests in mind. Though, you know, some they see the dollar signs, they're gonna try to milk it, and yeah, that's where it can go really bad. But I guess we'll just have to play it out, and over time will tell. All right, I'm gonna cut it here because I'm just kind of like rambling on. The next video, we're gonna talk about wrestling, a little bit of AEW, a little bit of WWE, and maybe some promotions in between. So thank you guys. Stay human, and if you haven't already, subscribe, tell a friend, and yeah, I'll see y'all next episode.